Hello guys and welcome back to the third episode of the Tate and Ryan Show. My name is Taylor.
My name is Ryan.
And the boys are fucking back.
We're back.
The boys are fucking back, baby. We've took a break. We've, what did you say we've done in the last week?
We've refreshed.
Yeah, we have
recharged.
been filming. We have been filming.
Yeah, it's just been guffing it.
Yeah, it ain't been great. It really ain't. It hasn't been great, but the boys are fucking back. So straight into it. Actually, no. Tell the people what you just said a minute ago. About your dream last night.
Oh, the dream my girlfriend.
No.
Oh.
This is unbelievable.
What was I saying? She cheated on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dream she cheated on me, so I made her apologise.
Ryan had a dream last night that his girlfriend, his lovely girlfriend Colette, cheated on him. Yeah? She woke him up and she said, Colette, I had a dream you cheated on me last night. She was like, oh.
So I said, say sorry.
You made her like that. That is unreal. That is unreal. Alright, so getting straight into it today.
We're having it.
Ick of the week. This is probably going to be a recurring segment. But I've got a few icks. But I actually want to hear yours. So we'll go back and forth. So we'll go ick at a time. No, let me just say, quick disclaimer. With my icks, some of them... Actually, no, they are all icks. They are all icks. And some of them might sound a bit basic, but there's a reason for it. All of these icks have happened like in the last few days. So this is like fresh in my head. Yeah. You can go first.
Is this to do with Charlotte? Huh? Is this to do with Charlotte?
Charlotte? No. She actually does. There's actually no. She doesn't do. She actually does. She does one of them. Maybe.
Is this not the bit that's going to piss her off?
Huh? No.
Oh, I can't wait.
That comes later. Charlotte. Stay tuned, Charlotte.
I would say when a girl says boss, boss man, or homeboy, that really gives me the ick.
Homeboy?
Yeah, it's just a bit more American.
Chavvy, innit?
Yeah, it's horrid.
Like,
you're like, boss? Oh, shut up, you fucking mouth.
Shut your mouth. Give him one of Lucas, shut your fucking mouth.
I would say, you know when you open a fresh bottle of wine? You know that like gulping noise that it makes? But I have to, I go like that. I don't know what it does to me.
But no one can help it.
No, it just really fucks me up.
Okay, yeah. Alright, going still off the loud eating. When someone drinks loudly. Yeah. And someone's going to be... This doesn't annoy me. You're
talking a little breath after.
No, that's alright. Not even this. So this is fine.
Oh, the little sip before.
That's fine.
You don't mind that?
It's not like I like it, but I don't mind it. It's when you can hear the gulp. Exactly, that wasn't that bad.
No, I know what you mean.
I've been going sauna quite a lot recently, and there's this geezer you always see in there, and he has the loudest fucking gulp. It's pure silence. I'm very peaceful. I'm sweating my bollocks off, and I just hear this geezer slurping, not even slurping, but just gulping.
Has it made you way up leaving?
Nah, I've been alright, because this is like once every 5 minutes.
I saw this the other day. So it was raining, like quite bad.
Yeah.
And I was inside, and I was watching outside, and this bloke's like done his umbrella, and as he's done it, the wind has got hold of the umbrella like that, and the umbrella's turned inside out, and now he's standing in the middle of the street going like that, trying to fucking turn it back inside out.
And that gave you the ick?
And no, he didn't give me the ick, but you know you just look at something, you think, oh my god, I can't even walk. Turn it around.
Have you seen the Boris Johnson clip? Where he's outside and he's sitting down on the chair and he getting the umbrella out and it flips upside down and there's like loads of press.
But they look so stupid when they're like trying to turn it back in. Oh, mate.
That is one of the situations where you literally can't look cool in. Like, there's nothing you can do.
You can be the coolest person that happens to you off.
Alright.
I think I give myself the ick though. This is how it works in my life.
Okay.
So you know like when you're like, you go for a shower, like you lock the door, get your nice towel waiting, ready to go, turn the shower on, and I'm then standing there naked, like doing this, waiting for it to get hot, and I'm like, if I saw her doing this, I'd genuinely debate getting rid of her. There's just something about it, I don't know what it is.
Just get straight under it.
Yeah, but then it's freezing.
Yeah, you don't like
Life's
the cold,
too short. Life's too short.
Ryan doesn't like the cold.
I don't mind it, but...
Yeah. Alright, these next two aren't necessarily icks.
Okay.
But it happened this morning, they both pissed me off. Alright? So our friend Jack calls me this morning. Alright? So calls me up, 10 AM. First thing he goes, Zoo! Yeah? So then I reply back with a Zoo! Yeah. And then he goes, oh, hold up Taylor, let me call you back. You called me.
I know. Yeah.
He called. No. He called me. He called me. He goes, Zoo, and he goes, oh, let me call you back.
Did he ring you back?
Yeah, 30 minutes, but I didn't pick up. So sorry, mate. Have you got one more?
No.
All right, I've got one more, and I don't. This isn't it, but this does really, really fuck me off.
All right.
When I'm walking down the road, someone recognises me, and they honk.
Oh yeah, what's wrong with that?
Oh, fuck off! What's... Alright, we're not going to have a conversation.
Sometimes I drive along and honk people I don't know and just wait and see.
That's funny. That's fucking brilliant.
And then I just imagine them being baffled all day. It's a geezer in a red car.
Yeah.
Me. Don't know who it is.
No, that's exactly what it is, mate. I don't know who's honking me. By the time someone honks me and they realise, they're fucking down there, so I can't see, unless I recognise their car.
When you're running, that happens a lot as well.
Yeah, but that happens a lot. But that got me today. Alright, so for the next segment that I've got today, I would class Ryan as a sort of a relationship guru.
Wow, yeah.
He is, if you've ever got any problems with dating or advice...
Yeah, I'm your man.
I
am your man.
Right, so I've got a few dating scenarios. First date scenarios.
Where have you got these from?
Just searched up online. So the reason I actually got them up is because I was searching through, I was going through my photos, and I came across when me and Charlotte were having our first dates.
Okay, yeah.
But they went really well.
Of course.
And I was thinking, well, what if it didn't go well? Ooh. What if they didn't go well? So I searched up online.
I did have something actually.
And I've got a few bad first date scenarios.
Okay.
And I wanted your opinion.
I've got a few of them as well. No, go on, carry on.
All right.
Chime me in after. I'm back.
You got some first date scenarios?
No, I've got some first date put-offs. Top 5
first date put-offs
that I can ask you.
Alright, this first one, this sort of links to a question that we've been having recently. We've heard quite a lot recently. But anyway, so this person's name is called James Etheridge. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
So this is James writing this. I'm going to say it
how he wrote it. Boy.
I went on a lovely date with someone I met on Tinder. I had a great time, conversation was flowing, everything was going great. The date went so well, we even had a kiss. After we finished the date, my date discovers she had 15 missed calls from her family. Oh. Apparently her mum recognised my name. She found out they were actually cousins.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Imagine that. Alright, so that brings me on to the next question.
That's so bad.
Ryan says everyone has a price.
No.
Yeah.
No, this is the sort of stuff I say like off camera as a joke.
Alright,
no, it's fine. What, are you saying what my price would be to shag a cousin? Fucking hell, Taylor.
No, I didn't know. It's fine.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Alright, this, but that's horrific. What would you actually do after that? Yeah, poor fucking James.
Probably just go for it. You've kiss her, didn't you? I might as well try and shag her. I'm joking that. It'd be one of them awkward I'll tell you what though, family party would be unreal.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, meet the family. Oh, my auntie.
Oh, I'd be winded up.
Yeah, alright.
That's your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be saying.
Alright, the second one, called Jenny Peters. Again,
Jenny.
This is how they said it. So, I planned a date with a guy I met from work. We booked in a date and I forgot I had a date I had a dentist appointment booked that day.
Okay.
I had to get a fill-in, and to numb my mouth they use anaesthesia, or anaesthetic. They said, don't worry, it will wear off in a few hours.
It doesn't.
It did not.
Yeah.
I really liked the guy and did not want to cancel the date with an excuse that sounded so fake. I sat across from him the whole night and proceeded to drool out the corner of my mouth. That's brilliant. And then they said, and then the last bit was, 5 years later, and he's my husband.
No way.
So ended in quite a lot of them are actually ended that way.
Yeah, that's fate then, isn't it? If you can love someone and they're drooling,
oh yeah,
then fair enough. You're probably a better man than me because I'd be going, let's get out of it.
Yeah. Right, we've got another Jenny. It's called Jenny Campbell. All right, okay. So I have been out the dating scene for quite a while and wasn't having much success with meeting people in person. I then decided to do online dating and came across a guy that sounded quite cool. He kindly offered to pick me up outside from my house. As I was walking to the car, I went to open the car door and it was locked. He proceeded to roll down the window and pass me a lint roller. He said, "Please clean your trousers and your shirt before you get in. It's a new car." I threw the lint roller back in and walked back into my house.
Oh, fair play. I love that.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Unreal.
The door's locked. Oh, hold up, love.
Just give yourself a little wipe down, will you?
A little wipe down. Don't know where you've been.
What did these blokes expect?
How? That's fucking... It's so odd, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Alright, last two. This one's... Well, what a name, by the way. Max Stevens. Alright,
Yeah,
so...
powerful.
This one's absolutely tragic, and I've got a follow-up question for this one. So, my best friend set me up. My best friend set me up with his girlfriend's friend.
Okay. Yeah.
We
like
decided.
A double date.
Yeah. No, but it was just those. It was just.
Oh
those
yeah.
We decided to go to the cinema, and we got some drinks and food before we went in. I paid with cash, and as the cashier gave me my change, my date put her hand out and proceeded to put the change in her pocket.
What?
Yeah, this is on the second date. We went to a steakhouse. It was a great night. I left a tip for the waiter. She picked the tip up and pocketed it. And put no third date.
Oh my god!
Imagine that.
I'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? It's one thing paying for a date, but actually taking a man's
It's only like £2.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much.
What's the follow-up question?
That's unbelievable, isn't it? Imagine that.
What is the
this one's actually the most tragic thing I've ever heard in my life. This one's awful.
This is good. I like this segment. This is good.
Yeah, alright, this one's by Amber. No second name, Amber.
Okay.
It was my first date in a while and I was extremely nervous. Before the date, I had a bottle of wine and was feeling slightly drunk. My date seemed quite reserved and upset. She just said upset. I don't know if he was crying. I then asked him about his interests and he showed me a picture of his dog. He was wearing a black suit in the picture and I began to make fun of him for it. He proceeded to tell me the picture was taken next to his mum's grave at her funeral. Imagine that! You're taking this and it's his mum's funeral.
That's fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Why would you dress the dog up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking
It's
odd
unbelievable. But the last one.
Yeah.
You think men should pay for dates, right?
Yeah.
Always, no, I think they should as well.
Always,
but that is so far.
Yeah.
Imagine you pay for something.
But then I would have said
money.
like, I'd have looked over like,
yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah, like, it's my change.
Yeah.
All I would say is she must have been very good looking.
Yeah, she must have been.
Because to see that and go, yeah, I'll take her out again. She must be some absolute salt. Or she's got.
He didn't do it. He didn't take her out for a third date.
Yeah, I think that would have been my advice.
That was all I got. But yeah,
my advice would have been give her the elbow.
Yeah,
if she's doing that early on.
Yeah.
Before first dates, I used to listen to Simply the Best by Tina Turner. So that would be your advice.
How's it going?
Simply the Best. I can't sing.
I'm simply the best.
Yeah. So that would be my advice. Anyone going on a date and you're a bit nervous because they are nervous. Yeah. They are nerve-wracking dates.
What was your first date protocol? With Colette. What did you do? Did you do anything?
We went for a dog walk, but that was COVID, so. What?
You met up with someone in COVID?
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
I'm gonna get a big old fine.
Fucking hell.
Nah, but I think I used to just keep it relaxed. So like coffee, go for a walk, have a drink in a pub. Yeah. But just keep it relaxed because if you're sitting like at dinner like this, you don't know them. It's nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't. If you're having a first date, unless you know the person quite well, you can't do a dinner date.
No,
it's too formal.
Too much.
My first date was pretty fucking perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah, but you knew her, innit?
No, not really.
Who's Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to bingo, didn't you?
Yeah, girl of bingo. No, I didn't. I knew her, but I hadn't spoke to her a lot. But we went to. It's called High Jingo it's in Shoreditch. It's like virtual bingo. It was fucking class. On our first date.
Did you have a little kiss
on
the first date?
Oh yeah, of course I did, mate.
I used to never kiss on the first date.
Fucking hell. Anyway,
I used to never ever kiss on the first date.
Why?
Just didn't.
What, out of choice?
Yeah, a lot of them probably.
Yeah, so you thought
because I'm a catfish and I thought fuck this.
Yeah. No, our first date was High Jingo's so sick. So it's like just normal bingo, but you get a card and then there's like 3 games. So they'll just call out numbers.
Yeah.
You can get like a straight line, a diagonal line, and then some other lines. On the very first game, on the first line, Charlotte won she shouted out, "Hi Jingo!" The light beams on her and me. Way. Yeah, she has to go up to the front.
Don't say she got it wrong.
Yeah, she won. No, she won. Yeah, she won. There was a geezer later who went up.
Imagine
took his top off and he got it wrong. But yeah,
no.
The date was unbelievable. There's a sick first date.
I went to Bingo Bongo.
Okay,
so basically, Bingo Bongo is like they've done it in prison in Watford.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think you told me about this before.
So like it'd be like 1 and 3, 13. Yeah. 1 and 8, 18, and then they'd have a dancing queen.
Okay, yeah.
Or was it 17? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would come on, and then everyone get up and start dancing.
Really?
So to start with, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm on for a house here. I'm wide away." So I'd say that. Whoa. In the end, I went, "Oh, fuck the bingo!"
Yeah.
And then the Sex and Fire come on. Fuck the bingo! I was on the table.
So there was certain.
I was kicking people's things right away.
There was certain numbers that had certain songs.
Yeah.
Decent.
But I can't remember any of the other songs. I just remember dancing. Bingo Bongo.
And is there like a specific place that does it?
Just everywhere.
That was just
goes around the country.
Oh, okay. Sick.
But the prizes.
So it's like a specific company and the location they did it was.
So like the prizes was like a Dyson.
Oh, decent.
Hoover.
Yeah.
But the worst thing was that I'd finish at like 9.
Yeah.
And then people just stayed in there.
Yeah.
So people would be dancing round a Dyson.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unreal. What have you got next, mate?
My next question was, would you rather? Because I thought this the other day. I've been working nights, so your thinking goes mad. Would you rather?
You gotta tell people.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Ryan's job that he does.
Yeah, I work night shifts sometimes. So when you work at night, your thinking's very different.
What time was it? What time was the night shifts?
I think I had this thought was about 3 in the morning.
So right, like, you're like.
I start at 11 and I'm probably home by like 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather not be able to sing again, / rap, or dance? No, that is a good would you rather.
Alright, first scenario I think of would I singing in the car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You cannot sing in the car.
But then they look so weird. Alright, scenario, you're in a club.
Yeah, you can't.
You either can't sing a song, so you can dance.
So you're literally just yeah. Is that how you dance?
Yeah.
That's the.
Or you can stand still,
or just sing. But you look.
What looks weirder?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No. The one that looks weirder.
Like my family parties, We Are Family comes on, and literally everyone gets up. I've seen people get out of wheelchairs to dance to that song. Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Fuck the benefits. I'm getting up.
Never sing or never dance again. Alright, for night out purposes, I would rather never. Like, if you're in a club, it looks so weird if you were standing still. I'd rather never sing again.
Okay.
Because these I can dance.
I'm a terrible dancer, but I'm enthusiastic. So I think I'd have to say the same.
Have I ever seen you dance?
Awful.
Who's a really bad dancer that I've seen? My brother Luke.
Is he bad?
Oh god.
I'm up there one of the worst.
So bad.
It
looks. He's so bad. It looks like he's taking the piss. Like it's awful. It's so bad. But for the next segment.
Oh, I've got a quick quiz. Can I do a quick quiz?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Just going back to the dating stuff.
Let's see what you got. Go for it.
Okay, so in a survey of over 2,000 people, they compiled a list of the first. Hang on. They've compiled a list of the 5 most off-putting things for people on a first date.
5 most off. Okay.
Okay.
And I've got to guess what they are.
Yeah.
The 5 most off-putting things. Okay.
Yeah.
5. All right. No particular order.
Yeah, just however you like it.
Okay. 5 most off-putting things. Right. Well, first, it's got to be one of them's got to be about a first. So your first thoughts, maybe smell, bad breath, bad smell.
52% said by poor hygiene.
Yeah.
That was number 5.
All right, Bush. Next one. Too forward comments. Being too forward.
I'll give you that. Yeah. 77 top answer was they were turned off by cheesy pickup lines.
Alright, man, I fucking love a cheesy pickup line.
I do, but I think if you've got to do it when you're like a little bit comfortable.
Yeah, because the thing why I like it,
you can't start.
I would never say a cheesy pickup line and think it's a good one.
No.
But the other person might think that I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
It's all a bit. It's a joke.
It's how you say it and who says it as well.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Alright, got 2 out of 2. Third one. doesn't pay for the date?
No.
That's on there. Okay, alright.
See, I would say that.
Yeah. Bad dress. Doesn't dress well. That's not on there either.
I would have said that as well. That's what when I saw these, I was like, I'm a bit surprised.
Alright, one more attempt. I've got to get 3. Talks about themselves.
Yeah.
That is
53% said they're put off by arrogance.
Okay, what are the other 2?
So second answer was imperfect teeth.
Imperfect teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Do you know?
Teeth.
Yeah. So I went to a doctor, my dentist before, and he said the first thing people notice about someone is their teeth.
Yeah, I do.
That's the first thing people notice.
Definitely, I do. That and shoes, weirdly.
And shoes.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like when if you meet a girl.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's got nice teeth, and then you look down, she's got like a clapped out version of like the Air Force.
Yeah. The Air Force that looks like she walked through a field.
Yeah. I don't know about this. And then the third answer was 64% were turned off by someone paying too much attention to their phone.
Oh,
that is annoying.
That is fucking awful. Annoying. That's awful.
Yeah, she's got to go. She does shit like that. That'd be my relationship advice.
That is proper.
Talking about training.
Yeah.
I come across this the other day. So training for the marathon is going well. I'm a bit ill this week, that's why I'm blowing my nose and coughing. But talking about that, so rule of thirds. So they basically say that if you're training for an event, a third of the time you'll feel good, a third of the time you'll feel okay, and a third of the time you'll feel shitty.
Okay.
So you probably noticed, like when we had High Rocks, we had a few training sessions where we walked out, it was like, oh my god, we're going to smash the time. Where times where we got through it was alright, and then we had times where fucking hell, I can't do this. Oh, fuck me up, shattered. If you keep it in that segment, you're doing okay. Mm-hmm. If it starts going a third of the time, you're always feeling shitty. You're probably doing too much. If you're doing a third of the time, you just feel good all the time. Yeah. You're probably not pushing it hard enough.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
they all like. But I get,
So it all fits, and it sort of made sense for me because I was going through a point where I was feeling shit all the time, and I was like, this is not right. And now I'm a bit ill. I'm looking at it different now, and I'm thinking, like, I go on a run, I'll just go for it.
Yeah. Like, specifically if you're doing like one consistent workout, they're all relative to each other. Because the first time you do it, you'll probably feel shit. Cause you won't be any good. Then you'll get. Oh, that'll be okay.
Yeah.
Then you'll get a good time, or like you'll do it good.
Definitely, yeah.
In contrast, yes, 100%. That actually is a really good because if you're not getting an equal balance of all of those, then you're not going to be training. So that's what I get. I get a lot. We're getting a bit deep here. We're gonna get deep. But
let's go deep, baby.
Body dysmorphia.
Yeah. Oh
god, it is, mate. It's such a big thing,
it's
bro.
A thing, yeah. It's a
body dysmorphia. So people who don't know what body dysmorphia is, it's pretty much if you a lot of time if people go to the gym and they look good to the average person, they look very, very good, but because they're comparing themselves to the best in the world or people they see online with great physiques who look great and perfect lighting, perfect work, like everything's perfect. You compare yourself to themselves. You compare your worst self to their best self.
Yeah, I hear that.
And you can think, oh, I'm doing shit.
And if you're comparing yourself to a third of the time with the shitty one that I just said, that's the issue. Because you're then feeling shit, and then you see someone ripped a fuck, and you're like, oh my god, I should be like that.
Yeah, it's like, bro, because like I've been training like really hard recently, like really fucking hard, and like really just trying to go for it, and I've started to feel a bit better about myself. But even like I was just thinking earlier, like I always, generally speaking, feel awful about like the way I look, the way I'm performing. I'm thinking it's not not good enough. But I was sitting in the car earlier, and I'd advise everyone doing this. If you feel shit about yourself, or if wherever you're listening to this now, go out in public or go to a shop or anything. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where this is going.
Just look around. Yeah. And just wait for someone to walk past, and ask yourself in your head: am I stronger than them? Am I fitter than them? Do I look better than them? Yeah. The answer is probably.
Yeah.
And then the second person walks by, and you ask yourself again, and the answer again is.
Probably, yeah.
I done that today. About 15 people walked past. Yeah. And the answer was yes. And that wasn't to big myself up.
No, I hear what you're saying, yeah.
It was to actually start, like, take it into myself that, fuck, I do look good. I do look good. I train really hard. I am strong. I am fit. Like, now compared to a year ago, 6 months ago.
Yeah, you got to get to a point where you go, well, what more could I do?
Yeah.
Like,
but it's just, that's where it comes off, like, sorry to cut you off, but a trainer, like, comparing yourself to people on social media and stuff, like, it's so easy. Like, if you look at someone online who looks absolutely amazing, their photos are the perfect angles, the perfect lighting, straight after a workout, so they've got a pump on. Everything about that photo is absolutely perfect. And then while I'm looking at that, I'm in shit lighting. I look at myself in the mirror and I'll be like, fuck, I'm nowhere near that. I don't look anywhere like that. That person in that photo, they don't even, that is their best photo. Their best. They don't look like that either.
No.
So yeah, it was just
also,
a thing.
If you've drunk a lot of water and you've eaten like 2 meals, you're going to be a little bit bloated more than normal.
Yeah.
So you've got to add that in. They probably starved themselves for a few hours. Got in front of that camera, and then they've eaten after, and they look nothing like that. So I think that's important too.
Yeah, definitely. But the thing I was just getting at is, like, I feel it a lot. Do you feel it?
Definitely,
it a lot?
yeah, definitely. I've never really been comfortable taking my top off, if I'm honest.
No?
Nah, like, never. Like, even if I go for a sauna, like, I'll have a little glance in the mirror and be like, oh, I should look a bit better.
Really?
But I'm at a point where I think I train hard, I'm running a lot, I'm literally having to eat a lot more carbs than I am normally, like, day to day, like, without the marathon. So I am looking a little bit more, like, probably maybe untoned, you would say. But to get to the fitness level I want to get to, you're having to eat like that. So it is a thing, like,
isn't it? Like, you look great, and like, you're comparing your physique right now. If I showed your physique to, like, every single person who goes into the gym, say, would you want to look like this? They'll be like, yeah.
It's weird. It is weird. It is a weird thing, because I look sometimes, I think, I'm actually, like, I look alright.
Yeah.
But in your head, you always think, oh, I should be at this point, I should be at that point. You got to rein yourself back in.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good balance to have though, right? Because if you're not necessarily happy with the way you look or the way you're performing, it gives you a drive to urge you on. Yeah. But then it can also go to the other extreme where you get so fucking low and so feel so shit about yourself. Obsessed. Something like gym is supposed to make you feel good. Don't
you think though, if you said, I feel like I look alright, people go, oh, don't be big headed. Like, we never say to, like, very rarely people go, you look really good, mate.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, cheers. You'll think, oh, he's taking a piss. I would. I'm like, is he saying piss?
I'd say it quite a lot.
Yeah, but do you know what I'm saying though? Like, I think we're never, like, we're very self-critical.
Yeah, definitely very self-critical. Definitely. But it is, you just got to find the right balance, because it is a good thing, because it can urge you on, but it can go to the other extreme as well.
Yeah.
You've got a question to ask.
Is this our final bit?
It's our final bit. This is a grand finale.
Wow, this is a big finale.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was
so sarcastically.
No, I was a bit serious. So this is our final little segment. This is called Dinner Party Questions.
Oh yeah.
So if you go to an awkward dinner, you're a bit quiet and you think, oh god, I don't know what to say. It's a bit like it's a sort of would you rather, but a bit different. So you go to a dinner party. I say to you, Taylor, I've got a binder here, so a file with everything anyone's ever said about you, thought about you, said to you to your face, behind your back, even thought, oh, he's a dickhead, is in this file here. Every interview you've gone on, every job. Now the catch is, if you choose to read it, you have to read all of it.
Okay.
But if you say to me now, oh no, I don't want to, I'll throw it in the fire, and it's gone.
So once I start reading it,
you have to read all of it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Would you read it? Or would you throw it away? It's a good little question, isn't it?
So alright, so I'm going to get a bit, like, superstitious here with things.
Yeah.
But are you supposed to, like, know that? Like, are you supposed to know, like, are you supposed to go, you're not supposed to go through life. No.
What do you reckon, mate?
That could be really rough, because I think it could either go to one extreme where you're a different person now, and everyone who said those things about you is like an old version of yourself.
Yeah.
But then what if it isn't? What if this was last week? What if, like, I'm reading it 5 days ago, Charlotte is slagging me off to all of her mates about how much of a shit person I am.
Yeah.
Or, like, same with you, or like, or my brother, or my family. You could be really fucking sad. Like, you could feel very...
You could kill your mood.
Yeah, you could think, like, no one likes me. But then it would be interesting to feel who is your mate and who isn't. Because I would have hope that all of my mates that are real mates, they all have said something negative about me, but what they're saying...
Yeah, definitely.
What they're saying is sort of like constructive criticism almost.
Yeah. I feel like... What do you reckon? Go on, for our answer. So I don't want to change yours.
Yeah, that's fucking have it.
You'd read it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. So your answer's so different to mine. See, I thought about it because I watched it and saw the question. I was like, I wouldn't. I'd throw it in the fire because I feel like moments in time, like if you have a row with Charlotte, she'll go to say, I don't know, her good friend, and be like, oh, he's a fucking dickhead. He's this, he's that, he's done this. And then when she calms down, she will think, oh, I didn't actually think that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't read it.
No?
No. And I wouldn't really want to know. I feel like your true friends and your family, if you're a good enough friend, you're a good enough family member, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
Like, if you're getting too big for your boots, they'll go, I think you need to calm down a bit. Or if you're, like, low on confidence, they'll big you up.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So I feel like the people that, I don't know, might think this is shit and not even watch this, like, do you really care?
Yeah.
Do you really care? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I personally don't. I hope people like it and enjoy it and they have a laugh with us, but if someone come up to me and said, oh, you know what, I think your podcast with Taylor's shit, I'd go, alright,
Oh, it's
don't
funny
watch
you
it.
should say that, because I
Just
feel
don't
like
watch
that
it.
did happen, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm not going to mention no names, but someone did come up to me and said, you do that show and it's shit. It's a tough watch, that was it. Well, to be honest, when she said that, it was like two moods. I internally, I thought, that's quite funny.
Yeah.
And then externally, I said, just don't watch it then.
Yeah.
Don't watch it, like, you don't know me, so don't, like... But you had some nice...
Yeah, I had some very nice comments. I had some very nice comments. I had a former Marine comment.
Yeah.
Fucking big comment that. No, it was good. I've got some good feedback about things. But funny is that when you were explaining that, you said about a job interview.
Yeah.
The first thing that came into my head, so I got made redundant from my job last November, so November 2022. And I was obviously on the job hunt, and I went for a job interview. It was this gym quite local to me, about like literally a 20-minute walk, and the interview, it didn't go great.
Okay.
And the guy was so brutally honest.
Oh, really?
With me, like so brutal.
Brutal as in like constructive brutal or unnecessarily?
I mean, it was
harsh?
it was meant constructively, but I nearly cried.
Oh, really?
I'm joking, I didn't. It was
say.
fucking bad though. He was I can't remember exactly how he worded it, but it was sort of something along the lines of, that was probably the worst interview I've ever had.
Okay. You've reminded me of something.
Yeah.
You reminded me of a story.
Go on then.
Okay, so I spoke about this the other day, and now you've said that, it's just reminded me of something where someone said something to me, and I was like, hang on, let me blow my nose.
Yeah. But I'm gonna defend myself slightly here. That gym that I went to, that was the worst setup. That was everything about it was so horrible. I'm not gonna say their name.
Tell them.
But the whole thing was absolutely shocking. Like, it was awful. So it was I don't want to slag them off too much, and I won't say it. But I definitely won't say their name. But a gym class, and it was like an early morning class. It was strength. On a whiteboard, all they had was a list of exercises, and it was up to the coaches and the client's interpretation of it. How many reps, how many sets they were going to do. And I was like,
so you could just stand there doing curls all day if you wanted
literally.
to. That's so weird.
Yeah, and it was so. And his main point he was trying to make was, with the class I was doing, I wasn't necessarily interacting with them, like saying what are you up to, what are your interests,
more of a
what are your
conversational
hobbies.
class.
But I was so fucking conscious about the reps and all of that stuff. It was sort of like, it was a bit of both. But yeah, it was a learning curve. But thanks fuck it. I'm glad it didn't go well, because
you wouldn't want to work for them anyway.
Sorry, you're.
Okay, so I used to work in a head office for a building company.
Okay.
Well, it's infrastructure and utilities they done. So they said, we need you to drive a forklift.
Okay.
Okay, so I was like, yeah, I'll have a little bit whiz around. Like, I was whiz around the yard and stuff. And health and safety bloke said, have you got a licence? I said, what? I said, it's private property, isn't it? He went, Yeah, but you need a licence. So they got the guy in to do a licence. I drove this thing like twice.
Yeah.
So he goes, what I need you to do, right, I need you to go in and out, left and right, lift that crate up, drop it down, go forward with it, go back with it, go round in a circle, like check the mirrors, what would you do before you drive it, what's the sort of tyre depth, stuff like this. So all the safety stuff.
Yeah.
I knew nothing. Like I was going, I'll check the engine works. Yeah. Alright, would you check the oil? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you checking for? Don't know.
Yeah.
And so that I've messed that up already. So now I'm in the forklift and my head's gone. Yeah, my head's fully gone.
Yeah.
I'm driving around cones. I'm hitting the cones. I'm running cones over.
Really?
Yeah. So I've had a nightmare. I'm a shocker. Yeah. I thought I've never failed this. I've got out and he went, "Do you want the good news or the bad news?" Yeah. I thought, hit me with the bad news.
Yeah.
Because I thought you would say, listen,
yeah,
you need a bit of work.
Yeah.
No. In 20 years of doing this job, watching people drive forklifts, you are, without doubt, the worst I've seen in 20 years.
Really?
I've never seen someone drive a forklift like you.
Really?
Yeah. So I was only like 19.
Yeah.
Mate, my head's dropped. Confidence is gone.
Yeah.
I said, "What's the good news, mate?" He went, "Somehow you passed." Yeah. He said, I don't know how, but he said you had to get so many wrong that you passed. So I said, "Oh, thanks." And then he finished with, "Your issue is you're low on confidence." I thought, I'm fucking not surprised. You just absolutely ruined me for 5 minutes saying, "Oh, you fucking can't drive the thing." All the blokes in the yard were laughing. Everyone was watching.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so
good. But you passed, so you've got a forklift licence.
Yeah, and I haven't driven one for years.
Unbelievable.
They're unreal to drive, by the way. Yeah. I didn't kill anyone, so...
Yeah, that's good. Have you got anything else to add?
No, I think segments to stay are definitely the icks, and I'll definitely get another dinner party question. I think the dating advice stuff's good.
Yeah.
I think we should get actual advice. Like actual people who should message us.
Yeah, definitely. So if you've made it to the end of the podcast, thank you so much for watching. But we want your help. So
we do.
Let us know what segment you enjoyed. One that I enjoyed was the icks and the dating advice. I felt that was great because obviously got a relationship guru to make the most of it. But obviously the next thing I want some advice of, new location.
Yep.
New location. Let me know how you feel this location is, whether you like it's more plain so you prefer it, whether you like the other location. This one's a bit closer to the camera, so a bit more what's
personal
and interactive.
Actually get to know us.
Yeah, actually get to know us. It's like you're in the room.
See like you're in the room. And crannies and the bags under
what I need to stop doing though is fucking looking at that.
At what?
This.
What, looking at the camera?
Yeah, no, not that.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I constantly... Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at myself. I'm not looking at the actual so I need to stop doing that.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
But yeah.
I do that, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. The goal this year is to hit 1,000 subscribers. We are going to hit it. That is the goal.
Yeah, boy.
So make sure you hit it.
Like and comment.
Yeah, get the likes up. Get the comments up.
Get the comments up.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Anything else?
No, thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.